सो राइट नाउ हम लोग सूफ़ी मेडिटेशन अटेंड करके आ चुके हैं बाहर हॉल में। मदिया, कैसा कैसा माहौल था अंदर?
बहुत मज़ा आया।
बहुत
मुझे तो
सुकून महसूस हुआ ना
आपको क्या
अंदर बैठ के। हाँ,
क्या सुकून महसूस हुआ, मुझे
सही
बताना
बात है।
किस चीज़ में मज़ा आया सबसे
तो
ज़्यादा?
उसने हिप्नोटाइज करवाया, हमारे अनकॉन्शियस सबकॉन्शियस में लेके गया तो वेब से
हाँ,
रेलिवेंट नहीं है।
नहीं कुछ कुछ सही था, कुछ अच्छा फील हो रहा था ना आंखें बंद
हाँ,
करके।
आंखें बंद करके, सही बात है। हाँ,
तो बस अभी
इंसान
हम
खुद तो
लोग
ऐसा
जा
टाइम
रहे
निकाल
हैं।
नहीं सकता।
क्या?
इंसान खुद तो ऐसा टाइम निकाल नहीं सकता कि आंखें बंद करके इंसान एक किसी चीज़ पे फोकस करे। तो इन्होंने हमें एक चीज़ पे फोकस करने के लिए कहा, बहुत अच्छा लगा।
आप लोग थके नहीं? अगले वाले
नहीं नहीं
सेशन
नहीं
बड़े
नहीं नहीं
वाले एक
थके थे
सेशन था ना,
बिल्कुल
वार्म
नहीं।
अप
हाँ,
सेशन था एक
और
3-4 मिनट
मैंने
का।
नहीं मैंने तो खूब जिक्र किया, या अल्लाह या रहमान या।
आपने तो अपने ही किया, उसने कोई
हाँ
और
हाँ
तरह बताया था
हाँ।
ना। तो उन्होंने बताया था कि पहले आंखें बंद करनी है और फिर पानी को देखना है और पता नहीं फिर क्या करना। तो
पानी
पहले
तो नहीं, वैसे मुझे महसूस हुआ
मुझे खुद नहीं नजर आया पानी।
पानी नहीं है वैसे, मैंने कहा
ये थोड़ा तो फिर बहुत ज़्यादा एंजाइटी
भाई ठीक है, हमें तो नज़र ही नहीं आया।
फोकस्ड
और दूसरी बार पे वो
मुझे आया था।
8 मिनट वाला था ना, वो ज़रा
पानी
सही
नजर
था।
आया सी।
ये मदिया को पानी नज़र आया था, मदिया को
मैंने
ब्लू कलर का,
सीखा ना, ब्लू
ब्लू
होती है
कलर
प्योरिटी,
प्योरिटी का साइन था,
तो
ब्लू।
इंटेंस प्योरिटी।
मदिया इज़
लेवल
प्योर
लेक्चर ने लिखे है ना, फिर
इंटेंस
उन्होंने कहा ना
प्योरिटी।
कि ब्लू ग्रीन और पर्पल, फिर ब्लू ऐसे
बस चलें अभी?
सेकंड सेशन में जाए।
हाँ, अम्मा चलें?
मैं तो एंड में उनकी दुआ भी शायद होती, वो दुआ देखना चाह रही थी।
अच्छा अभी
बल्कि मैं कह
पूछते
रही थी,
हैं
मैं कहा
कि
कि
अभी वहाँ पे वो
नजर ही नहीं नजर
अम्मा
आ
के
रही
लिए दुआ
है।
शुआ का कोई सीन है कि
दुआ का,
नहीं,
हाँ, मैं
तो
उन्हें
वो
वो
पता
शामिल
करते
हूँ।
हैं। तो अभी बस हम लोगों ने पता किया है, लेकिन ना वो कोई दुआ शुआ नहीं है। 5 बजे सेशन ख़त्म होने वाला है, तो अभी हम लोग बस घर चलते हैं, है ना?
पूरा करके आना,
मम्मा ने पूरा करना, आप लोगों ने आधा घंटा बैठो।
पूरा आधा घंटा लगना भी।
हम भी चलते हैं, मजा आ रहा है।
You can reach out to those numbers right there that you see on the screen on the banner right there, and somebody from the team will schedule you to have a one-on-one session, inshallah. Let's move on to the next person. So, Fuzzy, if you have anyone.
Question. First of all, in my first meditation, I took others, किधर किसी ने बात की थी, so I would like to ask if उनका क्या meaning है, shades of blues and purples. And secondly, the water pulled me in, like I was drowning, or I had to struggle, and then suddenly the water pushed me out and I was walking on water. And the scenarios kept changing, but the water body was constant.
MashaAllah. Very good. Excellent. We were talking about colors. Green, like we said, it represents the founder of Sufism, Nabi Pak Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Red. I'm wearing red. Red is the sign of the penultimate master of Sufism. And this penultimate master is Hazrat Ali Mashruq Bashar. Right? So when you see red, this is a sign of his blessings and his attention as well. Again, this path is not different from the path of Nabi Pak Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. It is the same. And that is the path of Hazrat Ali. When you see blue, blue represents intense purity. Purity is very important on this path. So many of us, we take steps on this path, but then we don't complete it. Or we say that we want to find someone who will take us on this path, but then, we never find anybody. I want to stress this to all of you, and I cannot stress it enough. The purity with which you seek will determine whether you reach your goal. Okay, so what is purity? I remember someone came to see Murshid once, and someone asked him about purity. Ji bhai bataiye, bukhar bhai kehte hain aapse. Aap bataiye ki purity kya hoti hai? उन्होंने बताया, मुर्शिद ने ये अर्ज की इनके सामने कि अच्छा आप ये बताएं कि अपनी जिंदगी में कोई नेकियां याद है? Do you remember any of the good things that you've done in your life up until this point? So he said, जी मुझे याद है, मैंने फलां उम्र में ये किया, फिर ये किया, I did this good thing, I did that good thing. Murshid shook his head and smiled and he said, then these things don't have purity. Purity is when you do something for the sake of Allah such that you don't even remember that you did it. अब हम सदका की बात कर रहे थे ना, जब हम सदके की बात करते हैं, what's the best kind of thing? Another student went and asked Murshid. So Murshid gave this example. Let's say I have 500 rupees, okay? And I give all of that 500 rupees for sadaqah. But then I remember constantly, oh, I gave 500 rupees for sadaqah, I gave 500 rupees for sadaqah, I gave 500 rupees for sadaqah. The other scenario is I have 500 rupees, same as before, but I only give 100, but I forget about it. Which one is better? The 100 that you gave and forgot about. This is purity. So when you see blue, shades of blue, this represents purity. And this level of purity is represented by the beloved and blessed daughter of Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Right? And when you see purple, this is like the fez of Hazrat Ali and Bibi Fatima. They are both present. Again, these personalities, you will find their presence on this path. They're not away from this rasta. So when you see these kinds of colors and this kind of imagery, it's very good. And the message is what? Purity. Always. If you take just one step with purity on this path, it's written somewhere here on one of these quotes, you will watch the journey just open up in front of you. All you need is one step and purity. And then you find your way to your Lord. Okay?
Alright, so let's move on to the next person. We have one question from our guys side.
अस्सलामुअलैकुम।
वालेकुम सलाम।
मैंने इमेजिन किया पानी को और काफ़ी ज़्यादा फोकस करने के बाद मैंने देखा कि मैं एक काम लेक के अंदर and I am going aboard and then suddenly my heart whispers to me Allah Wahid Ahad Samad and then suddenly I felt peace in my heart and soul and it was like I am purified. I was feeling I am calm and enjoyed that very much. And my soul was in peace. And this was what I had. MashaAllah.
This is what we were talking about, Dekho. It's one thing for us to remember Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, to force ourselves to remember Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Oh, I have to get up and do this, I have to get up and remember. It's another thing entirely for your heart to naturally remember Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That's the point of this meditation. That's the point of this path. If that happens from you naturally, there are so many signs that Nabi Pak sallallahu alaihi wasallam gave us. He said the signs of Iman are this, for example. Or the signs of Islam are this and this and this, for example. Okay? But the way that we've been taught is that we have to force ourselves to do these things and then we will have Iman, then we will have Islam. No, it's not like that. Iman and Islam are things that come naturally from the heart. And the things that we have that are benchmarks for these, they arise naturally from within us. But how are we going to get to that point where we need to naturally have these things? This you need guidance for. This is why you need a murshid, like someone was asking before, right? To bring those things out from within you. So if this brother here is experiencing this, he's under this umbrella of Waqar fi Sufi meditation. This is why, many of you who are attending online, you know this. That we generally say that for this particular meditation, we don't really tell people, we don't encourage people to do it outside. This is a thing that we've arranged, that we've taken an initiative for with the permission of our murshid. When you are experiencing something in Waqar fi Sufi meditation, it is because you are under that guidance for the time being. This is how you're able to experience that. And this is the system of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And if someone wants to take this further and further, these things are available. So excellent, mashallah, very good.
So I just want to remind everyone again, we are going to be available after this session as well. So if you'd like to sit down with Marriott, Islamabad, or any one of these amazing students of our beloved worship, of our present Prophet wisdom, you can always share and have a chat with you guys. If you'd like to sit down with any one of us, please, there's a WhatsApp number right there. Reach out to that number and we will be available for you. With that being said, let's move on to the next person. So ladies side, Sumabad.
The first session of meditation, I had a feeling of hypnosis. I first thought that it's hypnotic because I felt drowsy. And then in the next session, I had an image of flowing water that is constantly flowing. And then suddenly, at the moment, I felt like it's been 5 minutes. I felt like I had some high pleasure, like tachycardia feeling. and some sort of heaviness on my head. But that vision that the water is flowing regularly doesn't diminish. So I want to know what does that mean. And for water, I think that if we are supposed to vision about water, it is about that water, life is from water. So maybe it's the reason we are visualizing about water is that water always gives origin to life. Is it?
Well, we talked about this before, right? Water represents wisdom. So in a sense, you're correct, right? That water, that wisdom, that's what gives life to the heart. Yes, in the matter of speaking, you're correct. The other things, they go something that everybody, again, needs to understand. Whenever we come for something like this, something like Wogarfe Sufi meditation, and especially I will speak specifically about this, we come with our own expectations.